1.4 plant parts as a food. Make a 3 columns as 1 and 2 and 3. Make a 3 columns. Write it as, in the first column, note it as food item with the plant as the major source. Okay, I will repeat it. Food item with the plant as the major source. Okay, next column you note it as ingredients or a source. Okay, in the third column you write it as plant part which gives us the ingredients. Okay, now we'll see one by one examples. Okay, I have here they have only one example. I have here 3 examples for you. So in the first column, as a food item with plant as the major source, in that first example is brinjal curry. Okay, what all the ingredients or from which the brinjal we get is write it in the column 2. Okay, brinjal curry, we need a brinjal. It is a fruit, right? In the third part, means third column, you have to write fruit as a plant part which gives us the ingredient. Okay, brinjal is a fruit. In the plant part, fruit is the brinjal what we get. Okay, next, chili as spice. In any other plants, chili as a, this is also a fruit. Okay, oil we get from the groundnuts, and it is a, groundnuts is a seeds. Okay, next, mustard and soya bean, any other plants. Okay, you can note it as any other plants. Next, second example is carrot halwa. You all love sweets, right? So here a carrot halwa. Carrot halwa means is a, we need a ingredient is carrot, and it is from plant where we get it's a carrot as a roots we call it as. Okay, next, third example is drumstick. No, drumstick curry we make it. Okay, here drumstick, what are ingredients we need to prepare a drumstick is a fruit, and we need a red chili, red chili as a spices, any other. Okay, this is also a fruit, and the oil from a groundnut is a seed. Okay, these are the 3 examples. Okay, next, do not try to taste unknown plants around you to see if they are edible. Some plants could be poisonous. Okay, you all know, I think we call it as hagelkai. It will be so bitter taste. Okay, it is healthy, but some children will not eat. Okay? You can taste it also. Some will be like poisonous. Okay, don't eat all those things. You can check it in your house also, asking your parents and all. You can try it. Next, moving towards the activity 4. Okay. From all the food items you have listed in the table 1.3, as I shown here, you have listed some food items as 1.3 as a idli, chicken curry and kheer. So from that, choose those items whose ingredients are obtained from the plants and which part of the plants, and identify these and list the food items and plants parts as shown in table 1.4. You can do this activity to your own. Okay, discuss with your friends and do this activity. Let us move to activity 5. Okay, take some dry seeds as you see, green seeds, brown seeds. Okay, like channa means it's a grains. Okay, take some dry seeds of a mongon or a channa. Put a small quantity of a seeds in a container. Take some grains which you like, which is available in the house. Take some quantity of seeds and put it in the container. Container like bowl and all. Then filled with the water. You put some water into it. Like it should be dipped. Means it should be the 1/4 will be the water and somewhat will be the grains. Okay, uh, with water, and leave this aside for a day. You put the grains and water in a bowl and keep it, closing the lid, keep it side in the kitchen. You can do this activity at the night time, and you do that activity and leave it for a till morning. Okay, next day drain the water which is present in that bowl. Drain it out, not with the grains. Just you drain the water. Okay, drain the water completely and leave the seeds in the vessel. Okay, first you take the at the next morning you can first you take the bowl and drain the water completely, then leave it the grains in that bowl only, then close the lid and wrap them. Means you can take a cloth or a cover and etc, wrap them tightly, and with the pulses of a wet cloth. You can use a wet cloth or a cover. Okay, better is a wet cloth, because nowadays plastic is not good to preserve the foods. So use the wet cloth. Set set aside. Okay, keep it aside in the kitchen. Okay, the following day, do you observe any changes in the seeds? uh, you can do this activity today and you can comment me tomorrow. Okay, what all the difference you see or changes you see in that seeds. Okay. We see the changes like a small white structure may have grown out of the seeds, as you can see in the figure 1.1.5. Whole among and its spots, like you have kept the dry seeds like this. Seeds you have kept in the bowl, then after the next day, after draining the water and keeping it again, you get the white structures like this. Huh? You can see the changes. You can do this activity today. And the seeds have spotted, and if you don't get it, wash the seeds again, then drain the water and leave them aside for the another day. Some grains will you will get for after 2 days you will get some white structures. If you don't get, not a issue, you can keep you can wash the grains again, then you keep it for a while day, 1 day, then you will get a covered with a wet cloth as you see. The next day, see if the seeds have spotted. Okay, after washing these spotted seeds, you can eat them. Okay, green grains or brown grains, chana or any other grains, groundnuts is very healthy for our bones, so you can eat them without making a curry and all. You can eat the greens. They can also boiled. Okay, they can also boiled, and some spices and get a tasty snacks to eat. Otherwise, if you want to take some snacks to school, you can do this activity. Okay, it will be very tasty. Or otherwise, while taking afternoon food, with that food you can take some grains which you have done this activity. You can take this grains and put some tasting powder, or not a tasting powder is not good means, then you can put some spices or salt or a chili, mix it well and put it in a box. It will be very tasty. You can eat while you are in a school or they live any interval and all. You can eat that grains. Okay, you can do this. Do know do you know where honey comes from? Okay, you all tasted a honey, right? Okay, you have seen the honeybees also. Okay, from where did the honey comes? Do you know? If you know, comment me below. Okay, or how it is produced? If you know how it is produced, comment me below. Okay, have you seen a bee where so many bees keep buzzing about? Okay, bees collect nectar or a sweet juice from flowers. Okay, bees, when the bees are roaming around you, they are roaming not for you, they are roaming for flowers. Okay, they are flying to search the flowers, and they insect means nect then nect sweet juices from the flower, then convert it into a honey. Okay, you have seen the honey house, right? In the trees they keep, and store it in their hive, and flowers and their nectar may be available only for a part of the year. The nectar will be it's a part of the years. So bees store their nectar for their use. Uh, if we want to make a roti and all, that paddy and all, we store it, right? So like this only, bees also collect the juice and the sweet juice, they nectar from the flowers, and they store for their purpose. But here we get the honey. So when we find such a bee, we collect the food stored by the bee as honey. This food is for a honey, but when we see that the honey house, we collect the honey. Okay, so when we see that, we collect the food stored by the honey as honey. Sorry, we collect the food stored by the bees as a honey. Okay, next 1.5, what do animals eat? You all know, I think so. We eat those idly and all. What did the animals eat? Do you know? Then comment me below. Okay. Do you have cattle or pet that you take care of? Do you have any pets in your house? Then let me know what all the animals or pets are there in your house. Okay. Comment me in the comment box. Okay. A dog, a cat, buffalo, or a goat. You can see here 1.8, figure 1.8, squirrel eating nuts, correct? You will then surely be aware of a food. Okay, if you have a pets in your house, you have to be aware what they eat and all. Okay, let us know that what the animals eat, which are pet animals eat. Okay, the animals eats. What about other animals? Means without we have a pets. Without a pets, other animals are available in the other animals are present in the forest, right? They are living in the forest, right? So what they eat? Have you ever observed what a squirrel eat? What pigeon eat, lizard or a small insects may be eating as their food? Let us know. Okay, moving towards activity 6. You can observe it also. Okay, several animals are listed in the table 1.5. Okay, now make a note that table 1.5. 1.5, in that animals are their food. Animals and their food. Okay, make two columns like this, 1 and this is a 2. Okay, name of first column you write it as name of the animals, and the second column you write it as food the animals eat. Okay, then first column, the first example will be buffalo. You all saw the buffalo, and the buffalo, what the buffalo eat? Grass, oil cake, grains, correct? Hey, grains. Next, I have some more examples here. We'll see from here. It's a table 1.5 what the animals eat. Okay, next first is a buffalo. I have said earlier. Then the cat is a pet animal. You all have had cat, right, as a pet animal. So what you all food put for your cat, just comment me below. I too will try with it. Okay, cat as a small animals, and a birds and a milk. Cat eats small animals like insects and all, and a birds and a milk. Okay, next rat. Who have rat in your house? Just throw it out. Okay, otherwise it will harm your things and all. Okay. Next, moving towards the foods. Rat eat grains and fruits. This is the dangerous, because your mom will be keeping fruits for you. If the rat is in your house, it will eat every fruits. It won't allow you to see it also. It will eat every fruit and every pieces of your fruits and grains too. Okay. Next, lion, which is in the forest. Okay, lion eat animals. You all know, right? You all seen the geographical channels and all. Animals hunt the animals, and lion eat the animals, and the tiger also eats the animals. Next, spider. You all know the spider, right? It will be in the house at the corner. If you don't keep the things neat, the spider will come. Then spider eats insects. And the cow, as you all know, cow is a very soft, fun animal. Okay, that not a soft like, it is a soft animal, and it eats a grass, oil cake, and grains. Okay, next. Next, several animals are listed in the table 1.5. As you have seen, 1.5 has listed the several animals. For some of them, the types of food they have eaten is also given, as you have seen what they eat. Fill in the blanks in the table top, as you already filled it. Okay. Next, moving toward the activity 7. Have a look again at the table 1.5. As a table, look at this 1.5 table. Then and group the animals entered here as follows. You have listed some animals here, right? So list them in the group wise. As you all know, there are 3 groups. As the first group will be herbivorous, and the second will be a carnivorous, and the third will be a omnivorous animals. You all know, right? Okay, then group them. Let's see this. How the who all don't know what is herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. I will be here teaching for you. It's a herbivorous. Group 1 will be herbivorous. What are the animals in herbivorous? Okay, which are the animals? What type of animals are herbivorous? Means here, place animals which eat only plants. Okay, which eat only plants. Or plant products like cow and a buffalo. Buffalo eats what? Grass, means grass, sorry, grass, and the plant products, okay, fruits and all. Means only which eats plants or plant products are called as herbivorous. Okay, this is a group 1 animals. Next, there are some animals which eat. Which eat? There are some animals which eat what? Other animals. Other animals, okay, which eat other animals. They won't eat plants, they eat only the other animals. It is an animal and it is eating the other animal. They are called carnivorous. Okay, then there are some animals are called carnivorous which eat animals. Next, what is a omnivorous animals? Next, omnivore animals means omnivorous animals means both plant as well as animals. Okay, both. Omnivorous means plants as well as animals which eat. They are called omnivorous animals. Okay, as you've seen in the table 1.5, we have listed some animals. We have to, now what we have to do, we have to group them as a group 1, group 2 and group 3. Group 1 is a herbivorous, and group 2 is a carnivorous, and group 3 is a omnivorous. Okay, next, note it below that the table 6. Okay, table 6, make 3 columns of the table 6, as this is the first one, and this is the second one, and this is third one. Okay, first column you write it as herbivorous, and the second column will be a carnivorous, and the third column will be omnivorous. Okay, let's see. Herbivorous are, first will be a cow, and the second deer, and a rabbit, and a horse, and an elephant, and a kangaroo, and giraffe. These all are what? Omnivorous animals. What do you mean by omnivorous animals? What I said before, here only they eat plants. Okay, they eat only plants. They are herbivorous. Okay, next, second column, carnivorous. Carnivorous means which eat animals. Carnivorous are the animals which eat the animals. Okay, which eat the animals is lion, tiger, leopard, wolf, penguin, shark, and frog. Okay, I think you understand what is herbivorous, carnivorous. Next, move towards the omnivorous. Okay, omnivorous means I have said the previous that which eat both plants and animals, as a dog, bear, humans, right? We eat both the leaves vegetables and as chicken and all, right? Veg as well as non-veg. So humans are, this is one important one, we are omnivorous animals, omnivorous. There is a one third group persons we are. Okay, human beings are omnivorous. So fourth one will be pig, and fifth will be monkey, and sixth will be ostrich, and seventh will be tortoise. Okay, next we'll move towards the next part. We know that there are many amongst us who do not get sufficient food. There are many one. We are not getting a sufficient food. So there are beggars and all, right? So they have no food. So you can when you don't eat food and all, don't waste the food. Just give them food. They fill the stomach. Okay. We need to find the way which more food can produced in the country. Okay, we need to find some ways to prepare a more food which can be produced in the country. Okay, that will not be enough, which we are producing today, that is not will be enough. So we have to find the different ways. So we will need to find the way to ensure that this food is made easily available to each one of us. We have to plan that, we have to find the way that how the what the food is produced easier way and how easily available for each one of us, because nowadays food is getting very low in our country, because we are wasting the many foods. When you go for marriages or functions anywhere, just we put into a plate and we throw it if we don't eat it. Just for a taste we put it in our plate. So don't do that, guys. Just which you need a food, put it limitedly and then go next time. Ask them, I want little more. They will put it off. So don't waste the food. And our your generation students or our generation students also need a food. So don't waste the food, and we have to plan for a food to made easier available to each one of us. Okay, here are some keywords. Okay, first is the what we see the ingredients, and edible, and nectar. We saw honey come from the honeybees, and spotted seeds. What we get white structure seeds, and what is herbivorous, and carnivorous, and omnivorous. There are three group of animals like herbivorous, carnivorous, and omnivorous. Okay, let's summarize this topic. Okay, there are a lot of variations in the food eating in a different region, right? There are different regions in India. They have different their cultural foods and all. Okay, the main source of a food are plants and animals. Main source of a food is plants. Food, plants are animals. Okay, plants and animals. From where did we get a major food means is from plants and the animals. Animals which eat only plants are called herbivores, as I said previously, which are eating only plants, they are herbivorous. And the second point will be animals which eat only the animals are called carnivorous, and animals which eat both plants as well as other animals is called a omnivorous. Okay, I hope you understand these three groups and the previous part, and how the ingredients are made, what are from where the source the ingredients are coming, and how the plants, fruits and animals are helping us, and how the food we have to available, we have to store the food and all. Hope you all understand this part. We'll meet in the next section with the exercise one. Okay, thank you.